If you've known me, or if you know me in real life, you know that I'm always wearing headphones. I'm always listening to music. When I was in school and I was, you know, going through a lot of bad times, I was always, uh, I always hate going into it again. I'm becoming the guy who was bullied. Yeah, I got bullied in school. Well, anyways, it got me through things. Music is so important to me, and I know it's important to other people as well. All right? I'm not here to say, oh, it's just so much more important to me. It, if there wasn't music, I just wouldn't be here, probably. I wouldn't want to be here. All right? And I'm not the only one. That's everybody. But it has come to my attention that all the time, wherever I go, people are, especially young people, all right, aka my generation and so forth, we're always like this, okay? And it sucks. I'm not gonna lie, like it sucks, you know? We're not above being human. We're not above human connection. And we are the problem. All right, let's take some goddamn accountability and just admit, okay, yeah, you know what? We're really like turning into a bit of like robots, or it's not that deep. It's not like that, but we don't talk to each other as much, you know? Depends where you are in the world, but it seems like we're so afraid of like interacting with people. We're gonna be a terrible example for our kids at some point, you know. It's part of growing up. It's part of being. It's interacting with people. It's standing up for yourself when someone kind of disrespects you, or for others, and calling something out. And the same goes for being kind, treating people as in like, I'm to service to you. It's like, because this whole narcissistic pessimism of like, oh, people are such assholes and things like that. Like, you know, if you treat someone nicely and stuff, they're gonna probably treat you the same way back. And then before you know it, there's so many nice people out there in the world that are trying. They're just being kind. And like, another thing, if you think that you look cool for, I mean, I hope this goes without saying, but if you think you look cool for like being quiet and like stern and whatnot, you just kind of seem insecure, There's a difference when you're focused and, you're headed towards something and you're busy and you got things to do, it's like, it's different. I'm I'm not saying that I don't do these things, but I try. I do talk to people. I like to not always be with my headphones on. I like to, some of the times that I was the happiest, really the happiest, was when I didn't have these, right? I love these headphones, all right? Um, I love music, all right? I love to sing. I don't know how to produce music. I don't know, how to make music. Um, I'm still not there yet, but I grew up with music. I grew up through music. I grew up dancing, and it has been a lifesaver for me, you know. Um, but I realize I get so sucked into it, and I just forget where I am. Um, and then I'll be really sad or whatever, and like if I just take these off, I'm like, oh, look, look where I am, you know. There's so much beauty in everyday life, in everything you see. Um, may it be, I mean, you know this. I'm not telling you anything new. I'm not reinventing the wheel here. And, there's nothing wrong with listening to your music. Like, it's it's fucking amazing. You know, you're going through the city or you're going somewhere and you're in your own space. You know, it's healing. But the real beauty and magic lies in, like, you know, being part of the world. I may not want to admit it, but I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be lonely. I don't want to not be part of the world. Humans are amazing. All right. Yes, there's assholes out there, sure. And a lot of the times, if you look deep enough, they're really hurting. People who've done me bad. Actually, look, the other night I was running. Um, and I'm really trying not to come off as like. So I'm just gonna explain what happened. Um, it's just an example, okay? Um, I was running. It was at night, and this guy, like it was on the sidewalk, and he was to my left, and I was running. You know, I was on good pace. My pace has actually improved a lot lately. And you know, I think this guy was drunk or on drugs or both. I don't know, but he seemed not, you know, not in the best shape for sure. And what I just find so surprising is like, you know, I was thinking like, what if this guy hits me, or like, what if someone hits me? You know, where to hit me while I'm running? Like, you know, because it's not like, you know, it's not something that would just happen a lot, but you know, and the guy actually hit me. Like he kind of like, I don't know, he kind of went like that, or like, it was like a sucker punch, you know, but like here, and I had just my hand there, and it hit my Apple Watch, and it was like bam, you know, and I was like ooh, like I literally, I was so funny, I literally went like ooh, damn, you know, but I just like kept running. I was like, you know, because one, I mean, what am I gonna do, you know? I don't know how to fight, which is I'm gonna start. I have to start martial arts again because I think it is a necessity, you know, in life. You know, you should know how to defend. I've been punched, but I've never punched anybody back, which is like that's not something I should be proud of. It's not. Um, so, anyways, um, you know, of course I was mad. Like, what the fuck, you know? Like, I'm just running here. Like, what the hell's your problem? You know. But you know, I felt like, you know, even if I were to like go back and like stand up for myself and like what's the point, dude? You know, the guy is clearly not in his right mind. He's clearly not doing well. I'm doing so much better than him, you know? I am so much more fortunate, you know, that I get to push myself. Like I'm running, you know, I'm exercising, um and you know, maybe I don't know his life. Maybe he's got problems, maybe he um I don't know how I got here. The example was even the ones that, you know, hurt you or do something, they're probably in really bad shape. They're doing really, really bad. It's not to justify what they're doing, but it's empathy is a weapon of strength. It's a tweet that I posted not too long ago, and it's like, dude, it's, you know, I'm sure a lot of people would have said, dude, you should have gone and punched him and like whatever, you know, he was drunk, he could have easily, and it's like, all right, dude. And then what? Now, it's a different story if someone comes in and starts stabbing me or something. That's like, okay, buddy. That is like, you know. And I think there's two types of people in the world. There's heroes who, okay, so villains. I got this from Chris William, um, what's his name? Chris Williamson from the Modern Wisdom podcast. And he said, a quote, I don't remember where he got it from, but villains get hurt by the world, and so they say, the world hurt me, so everybody else must be in pain as well. And heroes say, the world hurt me, so I must protect others from that, or I don't want others to feel the same. And it's your choice. Who do you want to be? Also, I just noticed throughout this whole video, I've been wearing my headphones. Do you feel like I'm talking to you? Anyways, just a reminder. There's a world out there. You're in it, actually. But you're closing yourself off. Be more aware. Yep. Have a good one.